Hi, it's Becca, and I'm here today to show you how to use Elleefix to make your brows look thick and fluffy. Okay. So, where are my brows? Where are they at? I'm gonna show you where they went. I've been obsessed with this product recently. It's called Elleefix. It's from Elleebana, which is the brand of products that I use for my lash lifts and my brow lamination. This is the recommended aftercare for a brow lamination, so if you come to see me, you're walking out with this. It's incredible. So it's a 2-in-1 product. It'll help to keep your brows in place, and it also helps to keep them hydrated. So whenever you're doing a lamination or a lash lift, aftercare is crucial. You are basically doing a perm on your lashes or your brows with that kind of service. So for people that don't give out any aftercare, like, what are you doing? I don't have my brows laminated at the moment. They're so sad. They're so sad with nothing on them. A lot of product that comes in here. Obviously, I use it all the time. It comes with a little mascara wand. I threw mine away. So I'm gonna use the St. Minerals brush. So right now I have all my makeup on. Usually I'll use this product and I'll do my brows before I set it with powder. I feel like it just kind of styles better that way. It doesn't necessarily mess up my foundation. So we'll see how this goes. We'll see if my foundation gets destroyed. So I'm gonna go in with the spoolie. Like I said, it comes with a mascara wand. So obviously use that. So I'm gonna go through, and I'm literally just going to brush my brows up and out. So I kind of follow the natural hair growth. So the brows right here, they always grow upwards. These go to the side. I want them to be big. I want them to be thicker looking. So I'm just gonna start with the spoolie and brush upwards. So this product does dry kind of hard, so you want to work rather quickly. So you can use it one of two ways. If you want to, you can fill in your brows like you normally do and then use this to set it into place. I have been using it like this, where I will work the Elleefix through my brows and then I'll actually go in and pencil from there. I just bent this brush. So the mascara one that it comes with, it comes bent. I just thought I would try to preserve my brushes, but I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, so do you see the difference in that? Do you see how much more thick this looks and how it even gives so much lift to my face compared to this little eyebrow? Can you see that? Love it. So because I like that sleek look, I really want them to stay in place all day. I'll even go through and using just the base of the brush, kind of just roll them so it makes them really, really flat. And obviously I kind of messed that up, so I'm gonna go back in and brush it out. So my goal with this is to make them as flat as possible. Same thing when you're doing the lamination. That's kind of the look that most people want. So I don't know if you can tell how hard I'm combing through my hair, but I'm using a little bit of pressure just to really ensure that it lays nice and flat. So can you see that? This side looks sad, so let's do that side. So same thing, I'm just gonna go in. Oh yeah, I should have bent my brush from the get-go. It's so much easier with the bent brush. So I'm gonna start at the bottom of my brows and work my way up and out. So you kind of have to play around with it just to see what shape you like. Okay, so again, now that they're both shellacked, you can see how much more lift, how much more open my eyes look. So now I'm gonna go in and fill them in. So I like to go in with the cream product. I think it looks the most natural with this. If you wanted to go with a pencil, you could. I'm gonna use a mixture of the Anastasia Dip Brow and also the St. Minerals Brow Butter. And this is just me being particular. I just like having the two different colors. I like having like more gradient look. But do you see how now that they are kind of like pasted down, they almost even look darker because you have that definition? So you really don't need to go in with that much product, which is great because honestly, it makes everything look more natural. So I'm gonna go in with the dip brow. I have a whole other video about how to do my brows on the Panoply Beauty channel. So it's the same technique. I always start at my arch and I go outwards, and if you can tell, I'm flicking my brush because I want it to mimic the hair growth. And I feel like with this product, it actually gives you a nice outline to work with. So when I go in with the product, I'm literally just tapping my brush in it. So now when I get to the front of the brows, I still want to follow the direction of the hair growth. So my hair goes upwards. So I flip the brush upside down. Like I said, if you've watched the other video about the brow butters, this should all be familiar to you. And I start at the base and I flick it upwards. You can see that. So whenever I'm doing makeup, I always like to kind of step back a little bit and make sure everything's looking okay, because when you're close up, you're thinking everything is looking blended and looking nice, and you step back and you're like, what just happened? So I always like to check my work. That's looking better. Nice and easy. So I'm gonna go with the other side, same technique. My brows are definitely two different shapes. This one is more rounded and this one's a little bit more angular. I kind of like a more angular brow. So I have to then kind of go in and correct this shape and make it more angular to suit my needs. Isn't that crazy how much thicker this stuff makes it look? Makes my brows look. And because of the product, it's almost a little bit sticky, so it gives your brush a really nice grip. I feel like it would be almost impossible to overuse a cream product. I mean, I always say that and then people find a way to do it. But I feel like this would really help to keep product control. So same thing, I'm gonna go and flick upwards towards the front of my brow. She is looking full and luscious. Okay, so again, I'm kind of going back, looking, making sure everything looks even. So that's pretty much it. I mean, if you wanted to, you could leave it like that. Like I said, I'm always extra. So I'm gonna go with the St. Minerals Brow Butter. I'm gonna go in with shade 2. And I'm just gonna go in and do a couple strokes in between. I feel like it just adds another level of dimension. You do not have to do this. The reason I'm using 2 different products is the lightest color in the St. Minerals Brow Butter is a little too warm for me. My hair is really ashy, so if I were to use a warm brow product, it would not look natural. So, and I feel like the dip brow is a little bit too light. And that's it. Hopefully that was easy enough to follow. Like I said, if you wanted to fill in your brows how you normally do and then set them, you can always do that as well. I've just been liking using the Elleefix first and then going in with the cream brow product to shape them, because I feel like it gives a nice base, that nice grip for your brush and your product. So yeah, now my brows are gonna stay in place. I've used other brow pomades, like ones that you have to, you know, wet the brush and then it's almost like a soap, and It works nicely, but they don't stay in place all day. This stuff stays in place. It doesn't flake off. It is amazing. So even if you don't have laminated eyebrows, even if you just want your eyebrows to stay in place and look bomb all day and get this nice feathery look, this is the product you need to get. If you want to get it online, you can go to panoplybeauty.com. If you're in Dallas, I carry a bunch of these at the salon I work at, so come see me at the society. And hopefully this was helpful.